Okay, so guys, Home Bargains was absolutely busy. In Iceland, I really couldn't get exactly everything I wanted. So Iceland, I went to Stock on cans. They do a really good offer of 24 cans. You get like 24 cans. Each pack is like £9, or you can get 4 packs for £32. So I got the 4 packs. I got I got Dr Pepper and a Fanta for Charlie, and then I got a Fanta Zero and a Pepsi Max for me. They do have Fanta Lime in there, and I think I'll probably get some of that ready for our Italy road trip, just so that then we've got at least that to maybe sort of be refreshing on our trip. So let me show you what I've got. I've got quite a bit of stuff here, just chilling. There's quite a lot of snacks, but I do need a lot of snacks with Charlie in the van. Oh, some of it's fallen down. He really likes snacks just because, especially if we're doing a long road trip, it's always good. And if we don't get a chance to have a meal, or we don't prepare a sandwich or anything, there's at least snacks in the van that we can just go to. So let me show you what I got. So there is a lot of snacks. As I said, there is a lot. So let me start with the snacks first. So got some Skinny Crunch Lights, which are only 3 cents on Cinnamon World, so they're really good for me. And as you can tell, both salted caramel, so I love them. 70 calories for them, and then 99 for them. So they're a little bit more, but they're a bit more of a treat. Charlie has got some snowballs. Some snowballs, which are really nice actually. They're singly packed, so I can just chuck a couple of these in every time I refill. I tend to not leave all of this in the van, just because when we go away, obviously some of it will either go off, or if it gets cold or anything, it's not that great. You trying to get the snacks? You're not allowed to get the snacks. So some of it will go off. So I tend to just like keep a load in, and then I'll just restock them. We have got some chocolate bars wise, we've got some Rocky. We also have some blue, everything's falling off the table. We have some blue ribbon. There's a massive pack here, so this is what I mean. I won't need to put all of these in the van, I'll just put some of them in the van. And then Blake, oi, excuse me, what are you doing? He's just naughty. So I'll just restock them now and again and just do little bits in the van. And then I also bought these brunch peanut bars. Charlie really likes whole nut and nuts, so these are really good. They're quite filling, sort of cereal bars, so hopefully that'll be a good snack, go-to snack. He's so naughty. The only other thing with the van is that we just obviously we keep foil and stuff in there. So I bought a new foil to refill, and this is 5 meters. It's not much, but it's just obviously will hopefully last us most of our trips this year. And I did buy a couple of flapjacks just because they're really good as well to go to for if we're going on a hike or anything like that, or a walk with this one. That really helps. So they're just really good to chuck in the van. They're only like 39p each from Home Bargains, which is really good. The other snacks that I have got as well that I didn't show you was these. These are new at Home Bargains. I haven't seen these before. Charlie really likes the squares, which I've got here. The Kellogg's square marshmallow. But they're quite high in sort of calories and things, so I tend to not grab these. I tend to grab obviously the Skinny Crunch bars, or I've seen these chewy marshmallows. So I think these are like a healthier version, so hopefully they will be nice. They're pretty, they're the first I've seen of them, so they're new, so I have to let you know how they are actually, so hopefully they will be lovely. So that's all the snacks. The other few bits I got was some soap just to restock, and then we have a little toilet in the van. I'll have to do a little van tour, but I bought this, a disinfectant mist, the Zoflora. I love Zoflora anyway, but it's really tiny. I don't know if you can see that. It's really small, like against a box of bars. It's really tiny, so I think this will be really handy to just go in the van, just to at least, I suppose, freshen up if Blake's been in the van after a wet walk or anything like that. We obviously have the toilet in there as well, but this will just be really nice, and Zoflora smells amazing, so that would be great little accompaniment, and it's so cute and tiny. And that was, I think that was 99p, so not too bad, but really nice and compact because you don't want massive things in the van. Same thing with the mayonnaise. So obviously we have a fridge But the mayonnaise is obviously going to be small, and obviously we don't want a massive thing of mayonnaise to fit in the van, so we tend to just have that in the van to obviously just be the van mayonnaise. When we come home, we tend to put that in our fridge. So that's really good. What other things do I have to show you? I have got obviously deodorant just to restock my bits and bobs. We have a little medicine box in the van, so some soothers. Obviously, we're hoping not to get colds, but it's always worth, if anyone gets dry throat or anything, having some soothers in the van, just so that we can obviously grab them whenever we like, and just have a little, obviously, suck on a soother if we think we've got a tickly throat. They're not for you. They're not for you. You're so cheeky. So I did also get a couple of bits for Blake. I did get a couple of bits for you. Yes, I did. So I got some of these pads. So if he gets obviously dirty paws, he's been having some cut pads lately. So I obviously try and keep a little bit of a first aid box for him, just so if he does get injuries while we're away, I've got some bits to clean his feet with or clean a wound with or anything. So these cotton pads are really good. Cotton wool is not so good for wounds or anything like that. So I have these pads. And I do sometimes have some saline, or cold boiled water is easily available in the van to clean any wounds, or his pads, because he has been getting split pads, as I said. So I bought a pack of these to restock. The only other thing I got for Blake that obviously isn't majorly exciting, but if you're a responsible dog owner, you do need these. So I just got 100 poo bags. These tend to live in the van. I'll chuck one in the side pocket of the van, and then we just grab them as we go out for walks and things. And he's normally Blake. He's pretty good, obviously. Normally we're sort of in fields and things, but we tend to pick everything up, don't we? We pick it up, yeah. Hey. Just think, what the hell are they thinking? But yeah, so that's his stuff that we got today. I normally try and just keep his stuff stocked up, and then every time we go in the van, even if we're just going for a walk and we're not going away in the van, we've got bits that we need. So the only other couple of bits I got was I got this little hair turban. It was only $1.99. Obviously my hair is curly and I hate using just towels. I tend to wash my hair first and then obviously dry it in the hair turban while I get myself ready, and that's not yours. So I tend to just, what are you doing? He's trying to get it. I just try and keep it in the hair turban until it's dry. It's so exciting for you. Keep it in the hair turban until my hair's dry. So this is going to be my van hair turban, essentially. So that is going to go in the van, and that'll just live in the van, obviously dry and that in the van, and then I'll bring it out and clean it and then restock the van after. Get down. What are you doing? He just wants to rip it up. No, it's my new hair turban. You're so naughty. Right, and then get down. Good boy. So the other thing that I did get and picked up, which hopefully will be very useful either for us or for Blake, is this little Easy Clip lunchbox. It was $1.99, quite cheap really. Let me just open it. A nice clip lid, and then it's got three little compartments in there. I don't know whether you can see, just 3 little compartments. I was thinking maybe for either Blake's treats or his den sticks and things that can go in there, or just like tea, coffee in there really, just because you can get a larger quantity in there, whereas in the other little pots that we have that are in our spice rack, you can't get a large quantity. So say if you're going for a week, you would have to restock those pots and still get larger bags and things like that, which take up more room. So that might just be a nice little thing there. So have to discuss with Charlie and see what we want to do there. But I'm sure we'll find a use for it. They're great. And then the other thing that's similar to that I got actually is these were $1.99 too. There is 5 of these, and they're just like little thin plastic containers. And I thought, because like I mostly have coffee if I'm gonna have a hot drink, but I do like the odd tea. So I was thinking that would be quite a nice little pot just to chuck some tea bags in if we go away for the weekend. And that can just stay in the van. They're nice thin containers, so they're not going to take up too much room. So that's a little idea for you there. And the last thing that I purchased was just some tea towels, really. So a little bit boring. Was some tea towels, which these are actually from Home Bargains. They are $1.99 too, I think, or $2.99. I'll have to check, but I'm sure they were $1.99 or $2.99 for 2 tea towels. And actually, they're really good. I find it's really hard to find some really good tea towels, and actually for the van, they last a couple of days. So when we're going away for a weekend, 2 tea towels will last us all weekend. But they will last us all weekend, and then we just come home and clean them, and then they do us well the next time. So it's great, really. And that's it. That's all I got actually today. Didn't get any dishcloths or anything, which is what I wanted to get. But that's all I got. I hope that's really good and useful tips. I will maybe film when I fill the van up with it all, which won't be yet. I think we are going to get a food shop ready. We might go for a Restock pub next weekend, from Friday to Saturday. I'm off post weekend next week, so I think we might go to a Restock pub, have a little look in the book and decide where to go. But yeah, that will be obviously interesting. And then I will have to stock the van if we're going away. So I'll restock it on one of my days off next week. But I think this one might be ready for a walk. He might be ready for an afternoon walk. Are you ready for a walk? He's not that excited for a walk, I don't think. He doesn't want to go out in the wet. Blake, do you want to walk? Should we go for a walk? So that's it after my little Home Bargains haul. I'm going to take this one for a walk. He's definitely ready now. Are you ready? Yeah, he's ready for a walk. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a little Home Bargains haul and what I get to restock the van. Most of it is chocolate and snacks. But obviously the little bits and the little sort of nifty things like this that I found today were really cool. So yeah, I hope that was really good, guys. And I will see you soon. Like and subscribe, and thank you so much for clicking on my video and watching it, because this is only my second video. Thank you. Bye.